Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another story time, and today's story time is courtesy of Reddit. I know there are many people out there who read Reddit stories, but I thought why not give it a try, hey? So I will be reading a Reddit stories for you today, and if you guys still want to stay and play along, then stay tuned to watch more of the video. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, hi, my name is Carol, and I try out different makeup, try out different food, I give reviews on them, and sometimes I do story time, like today. Today's story time is all about petty revenge. I know many of y'all like listening to petty revenge stories because they're saucy, they're juicy, they are fun to listen to. So that's exactly what we're going to do, okay? We're taking r/slash petty revenge stories today and we're gonna have some fun with it. So stay tuned and let's get on with the video. So, I've handpicked three stories out of r/slash petty review from three people. They're really short and crisp, but anyways, let's give it a good here, hey? So the first one's title goes, Upstairs neighbors decided to watch a loud action movie at 3 a.m. It's written by or posted by a u/Mezzi Caldon. And let's get on. Let's get reading. Okay. When my wife and I got married, our first apartment was in a house that had been subdivided into 4 units, two upstairs, two downstairs. The basement had a coin operated washer and dryer that all the tenants shared. By chance, our apartment had indoor basement stairs. All the other tenants needed to use the outdoor stairs to access the basement. One night, the neighbor directly above us decided to watch an action movie at 3 a.m. Wow, smart. Okay. Loud explosions, rock music soundtrack, gunfire sounds, everything. I'm a plumber and I have worked in the construction trades for more than a decade, so I understand how most residential construction works. I knew each apartment had its own electric service, so I walked downstairs and flipped their main breaker off, killing all power to their apartment and none to anyone else. Counted to 30 and turned it back on again, then went upstairs and fell asleep in my now peacefully quiet bedroom, while all their appliances and electronics rebooted. Worked like a charm. Oh my god. Wow. I don't know, this is next level savage. Let's see some of the comments. Okay. So, Waza76 says, reminds me when my housemates did it in the living room. When I asked them to turn it down, they did turn it down for 5 minutes, then turned it back up again. Ended up just logging into the router on my phone and shutting off the internet. Worked well enough. To which an Electrobonus said, I used to do that while living with shitty roommates when they wanted to watch their Netflix shows at full blast in the middle of the night. Worked like a charm and none of them ever found out about it. Well, I think that serves them right. Personally, you know, 3 a.m., I definitely prefer my sleep over listening to somebody who is playing loud music or anything loud for that matter. I would be mad. So I think what he did was pretty savage. Pretty savage. Our next story for today is titled Customer Flips Out Over the Word Courtesy, Loses Out on Fee Waiver. This was posted by a u/writerfighter 201. All right, let's get on with the story. This technically wasn't my petty revenge, but that of a coworker of mine that I was witness to. I worked in a call center for a credit card company. At the time, there was a $10 fee for processing a payment over the phone. I'm not here to justify it. It's just what it was, and it was perfectly legal. It was one of those things that a CSR would choose to waive, but were definitely not required to, and in fact would have to justify their reasoning for waiving it. Waive too many, and you'll get a lesser raise, worse shifts, choices, etc. So, not a lot of people waive them. Anyway, I was sitting with a girl listening to her call as part of my job at the time, and she received a call that went like this verbatim. I want to make a payment over the phone, the customer said gruffly. That's no problem, replied the rep. It does have to be with a check, and there is a $10 processing fee for that. A fee? I didn't know that there was a fee. Well, I can waive it for you as a courtesy. Since this is your first time paying by phone, just remember you can always pay online or in the store. A courtesy? He shrieked, cutting her off. It isn't a courtesy. You can't consider it a courtesy if there is no other way to pay the dang bill. Ooh, okay. I'm going to waive it for you, sir, she pleaded, trying to talk him down from his unhinged fury. It is no problem, but there are other payment methods. As I was saying, you can. This isn't right, he continued to berate her. How dare you say it's a courtesy? I want to talk to your supervisor right now. At that point, she was required to transfer to a supervisor, getting someone I knew quite well and who had little patience for jerk customers. Okay, I didn't hear that call myself, but I talked to the supervisor after. Upon getting the call, the customer screamed at her, the supervisor, for the word courtesy being used and demanded an apology and to pay his bill. She apologized. She was required to, we all were, regardless of fault or logic when talking to a customer, and offered to take his payment. However, because he was being she refused to waive the $10 fee, which was her prerogative and totally allowed. Her prior rep had made a judgment call to offer to waive the fee. That was that individual's decision, and since he didn't allow her to express the payment, thus he didn't accept her offer. The next person was not bound by that, and the way our phones were set up, it was impossible to transfer it back to the original CSR. It is definitely a fine line, she told, but it was still allowed. He ultimately made the payment with a fee, and that was that. Let that be a lesson. Don't be a and set your ego aside. Well, since you can't see the person, I'm sure, it is frustrating. And why do you have to be so frustrated when you're calling a CSR anyway? What? They can't just, magically solve your problems anyway. Oh my gosh, people, have some understanding. Our next and last Reddit, Reddit story for the day is a simple one, which I think is rather funny. At least I think so. The title goes, Aunt thinks COVID is hoax, skips my wedding. It's posted by u/Doop the Goop. Doop the Goop. I like it. Okay. My wedding was a few months ago, but happened while restrictions were lifted. It was legal to have an outdoor gathering of 50 people, and we made sure to distance chairs and wear masks. Thankfully, nobody got sick. I invited my aunt and uncle, but could not invite my 12 cousins. My uncle called me 2 days before the wedding, insisting that if I don't add 12 chairs, my aunt wouldn't come. I explained that it was illegal and impossible, and to please understand. They did not, explaining that COVID is a hoax, and decided to skip my wedding in indignation. Probably for the best. Q. Petty revenge. My aunt had given me measuring scoops, so when I sent my thank you note, I wrote the following. Thanks for the scoops. We're sorry you couldn't make it to our wedding, but we completely understand wanting to avoid gatherings during this time. She hasn't talked to me since. Smile emoji. I mean, aunts, uncles. Oh well. Well, if you guys enjoyed these, then let me know in the comments down below, or you can send me you guys most favorite r/petty revenge stories, or any stories that you want me to read out, and I will be waiting for them. So let me know in the comments down below. Hey guys, if you stayed right till the end, thank you so much for watching. If you loved the video, make sure you press the like button, smash that like button, subscribe for me in the bottom. Also make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video that I do. Make sure you also follow me on my Instagram handle, curious.carol, which is spelled as so. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, you take care. Bye.